officially starting the Tecumseh Trail. We are doing the whole way. We got three days of food, water, and we have no drops. So we're doing it in one go. So our packs are like 30 pounds. So it's gonna be interesting to say the least. We're officially on it, but it's only 42 miles. It wasn't that big, but ugh. Just watching him slither away makes me feel sick to my stomach. Coming up on 2 miles. How many snakes do you think we'll actually see? 4? It's pretty good. It's a pretty good number. I want to say 6 since we've seen one right before we hit 2 miles. The goal is to not see any more. 0. No snakes at the shelters. God, that makes my stomach hurt already. I'd rather have I don't know. I don't want mice running on me, but I definitely don't want snakes around. Definitely eases my mind a little bit that the water is actually flowing in the stream, because that's what's holding my pack down. It's a lot of water. I think I got 4 liters of water, maybe 5 liters of water. So I can definitely cut that down if the streams are looking like that. Lighten the pack up a little bit. So this is the famous rock shelter, and I had to take my long sleeve off. I am hot. My face is hot. My face is red because I'm hot. It feels amazing outside. All right, on to the next one. You get nice morale over there, the rock shelter, and then you gotta go up your stupid ass stairs. And your morale's just shot. I'm not drinking that water. Glad I brought enough for at least today. I mean, if I had to, but No thanks. Still scary that there's a down power line over the trail. Take the road back here if you're wanting to quit. This is your chance. So we just left the Morgan Monroe backcountry camping area. We thought about staying there, but we got there early. It was like 3 o'clock, so we're gonna press on and we're gonna try to get to the, can't even think right now, Fox Den shelter. So we're about halfway there now. But man, coming up this ridge and this hill after the backcountry area sucks. Taking it slow. I'm now entering Yellowwood State Forest. Oh, I'm gonna look on the map. Looks like we're on a service road for a little bit. Probably longer than we want to be. Backcountry shelter. I thought that was back there.
So if we stay here, then we had plan C takes us through Monday.
I definitely want to get to Fox's Den at night. Even if it's us hiking through the dark. Pretty cool little shelter. Too bad it's not ours tonight. Bye, shelter. That sun feels like it's going down quick. Still got a few hours though. Glad there's a stream here though. So I'm glad there's a stream here. Fill up. So much for planning on getting there by 6 or 7. Now we gotta use headlamps and hope we get there now by 9. This is nice. Wide open. I am beat. I mean, like, I am beat. The first half of the day it wasn't that bad. I was like, oh, this is gonna be easy. The second 7 miles, 8 miles, whooping my ass. I'm just ready to eat and lay down. Oh my God. Oh, we made it. That feels so good. Just to lay here. These dogs were barking all night long. It's gonna be a rough day. They're still going. See you later, Fox Den. Need to call it Dog Bark House. And then the dog, then it just stops. Like, they just quit barking, and then they were gone. But they were at it for hours. Finally, the road though. According to the map, looks like we're going to be on it for a little bit. I'm not a fan of the road. Hurts my feet. Yeah, I just don't like how small the trail was back there, and all the leaves were just brushing up on you. So it's a nice change of pace. I'm no longer liking the road. It's all uphill. Look at this. This is stupid. Red vine.
Red vine.
Leaves a 3.
Leaves a 3. And then you see how it comes in and it's got like one big point. It's serrated all the way around. Like, it's got kind of 3 points of interest on each side.
Mm.
Well, not on each side, but around it. The red vine.
So nice. I wish it was the rest of the way like this. We'd get it done today. Maybe not, but it's just all flat, wide. It's cool. There's some sun. This road can suck a fat one though. What a beautiful sight. It's just so bright. Gonna make something other than ramen, but it's easy. A lot of salt. I'm exhausted, but if my feet felt better, it'd be a different story.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
No, big old blister, not okay. One firing. Oh, that's a lot bigger than I thought it was gonna be. You sure you don't want to stay here? This is nice. If it wasn't so early, I'd say we'd stay, but the fact that it's only 2 o'clock. And we gotta get to Yellowwood. Off to Yellowwood. It's really nice following a stream. I wish we would follow it more. I guarantee you water. I'm so sick of these roads. Praying. Praying pond. Praying pond. I am struggling right now. The cardinals out here are so red compared to the ones at home. They look like that fake salmon, like a light pink. If I'm reading the map right, got about 4.5 miles. Everything was fine until we hit them switchbacks. Now I'm toasted. Well, we made it to Yellowwood last night. Barely got a campsite. My feet hurt so bad. My legs are cramping. On the first day, I wrecked this climbing over a tree. It looks worse than what it is. It looks a lot better than what it did. We've been sitting at camp for an hour and a half now, contemplating calling for a ride. And I think we're just gonna pack up, just get to the end. I'm so tired. But I'm feeling better. Like the longer we sit, the better I feel, so. Car is 9 miles away. Goodbye, Yellowwood Lake. Wish we were able to see you last night. I really thought we were going to make it to sunset and did not. I really, really hate getting to camp at dark. It makes setting up camp so much harder. And I also feel like I haven't been filming because I've been so tired. All right. Next stop is the Belmont Hotel, and then we're gonna see how we feel after that. And if we need to, we can stop, tend to our blisters, and then finish it tomorrow. I'm really hoping we feel good enough just to knock it out today and get it over with.
Circling my head.
This is the head or the hill I've been dreading going up.
But if it's just a quarter mile and everything else is good, then okay.
We're not that lucky.
No. Wear you out right at the beginning.
Look at that. Let's give you a chair to sit down on. How nice of you. How about you just put an elevator over here? They really need to cut these trees. There's so many down trees on the trail. F you, hill. F you. At least this trail's wide open and not super small like the lake trail. I'm gonna take a stop at the bench. I feel like I wasn't as bad as the switchbacks yesterday. The switchbacks like made me almost start crying. And I still can't believe how scary those cicadas look. Like the red eyes just make everything look scarier. Like them rats with red eyes. Oh, all white. Oh, those are so nasty. No, not cute.
I had the brown one, but my aunt had a white one.
What are you trying to do? Spunky little thing. Where'd she go? There she is. It's already so freaking humid. No. I'm gonna go on the road more. Or gravel. It's just the gravel's what's tearing my feet up. I'm officially over the road, especially the super gravel part. This is not good on the feet. But the road is right there. There's the Belmont sign. big shout out to Hickory Shades Motel for letting us sit here and to have cherry Pepsis.
Cokes.
Cherry Cokes. Cherry Coke, sorry.
Take a rock, leave a sock.
That's funny. More road ahead. I don't know how I feel about all this road walking. It's like, I like it because there's a breeze. It's shady right here. But then when the sun's out, it's just miserable. I don't know how I feel about it. My feet aren't as bad though. Right now, at least. Maybe we can get a room at the Big Butt Cabin. That uphill sucks, but it wasn't that bad. Coming off the road, my feet are finally starting to adjust again. I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, but this last section sucks. Like, it's so overgrown. It's hard to navigate. Like a mood killer. Good thing we had them cherry Cokes. Looks so nasty. It's like last mile, the vegetation is so thick. I just can't wait to get to the car. We're like almost there. Oh my god. We're to the road. We're to the road. Oh, the parking lot's just down there. Look at this. What a beautiful, beautiful sight. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's my car. Oh, can't even talk right now. Now, how do you feel after completing it?
Really tired,
But with McDonald's.
no, that helps.
Hope you guys enjoyed the video. So the Tecumseh Trail is something me and my wife have been wanting to do for a while now. And to be honest, I think we bit off a little more than we could chew. So we decided to do 2 nights, 3 days. And to be honest, I think that's why we got blisters and complained pretty much the whole time. I think we should have done a 3-night, 4-day. Just would have made the days shorter. And I feel like that would have made the trip a little more enjoyable. However, if you're deciding to do this hike, check out Hoosier Hiker Council. I'll put the link in the description. They have everything you need listed, mapped out to do this hike. Would definitely recommend getting the All Trails app as well, especially the pro version, so you can download the map layers. That was a huge advantage for me, because there are spots you're not going to have service and you can still navigate your way with the GPS. The biggest concern at Foxton Shelter is around 3 a.m. I started hearing howling, almost like a wolf. And so I started to drift back to sleep. And then maybe a half hour later, I heard tons and tons of dogs barking. And it sounded like they were getting closer and closer to the shelter. Then they'd get further and further away from the shelter. And there were a couple times where me and my wife actually heard the dogs bark right behind the shelter and then take off running. And then when it finally got light outside, I actually peeked over and I could see one of the dogs run down one of the paths. So I don't know why the dogs are there or if they're supposed to be there, but that was definitely concerning, definitely because I didn't know if these were random dogs or where the dogs came from or if they were aggressive, or it was nerve-wracking sitting in the shelter not knowing where these dogs are coming from. Now I do know that the trail runs along private property, so it could have been a homeowner's, but it just seemed a little odd that there were that many dogs out and running in the woods at 3 and 4 and 5 in the morning. Now with heading to day 2, we were heading to Yellowwood, and this is where I feel like we should have spaced our days out and maybe stayed at Charlie's shelter, or maybe adjusting our days a little bit different, because this was such a long day. By the time we got near Yellowwood, it was dark and I wasn't even filming anymore. I was so tired. I was so exhausted. It wasn't even fun anymore. And as you can see in the video, by morning time, we were ready to go. We were ready to pack up. So me and my wife, we usually hike about 2 to 3 miles an hour. Well, during this trip, we were averaging 1 to 2 miles an hour with the switchbacks, the incline, the decline, the blisters on our feet. It was definitely hard to swallow that we were moving so slow. Now we're coming on day 3, when we actually started moving, it got a little bit better. But the only thing I didn't realize about this trail is that there is a lot of road walking, and not just pavement, a lot of gravel roads that really kill your feet. Now another big drawback to this trail is we didn't make it to the sign, mainly because by the time we got to the car, it was after 6 o'clock in the evening. The sun was behind us and it was going to get dark and get dark quick. And there was no way with the pace that we were at that we were going to make it to the sign and back before dark. And again, by that time we were so exhausted. So we just decided that we're going to drive back down and hit the sign up another day. And again, thank you guys so much for watching. Please consider liking and subscribing. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.